Hello everyone.
Hi.
Today I'm going to talk about brain again. The second part, the structures of brain. Talking about the structures of brain is just like skeleton buildings. After we have the structure, we can know what kind of function will the rooms have. But if I only talk about the structure, it will be a little bit boring and meaningless. So I will talk about what these parts are mainly about. Just like last time, let's begin with a question. Why should the brain be the brain? I mean, why can't we separate the parts of our brain into smaller parts and put it in the different places in our body? For example, the parts which control our hand, can we just put it near our hand? Wouldn't it be better? We can separate our brain into four main parts. I know here there is only three. The first one is cerebrum, and cerebellum, and brainstem. And there is a small part between our left brain and right brain. It's called diencephalon. Let's begin with brainstem. Are you guys still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you still breathing?
Yes.
It means your brainstem is still working. There are pons, midbrain, medulla oblongata in our brainstem. And our brainstem is related to our life maintaining. So if you are still breathing or heart beating, it means your brainstem is still working. The next part I'm going to talk about is diencephalon. I believe some of you heard this today. Yeah. Let's make it bigger. Yeah, bigger. There are also three parts: the thalamus, hypothalamus, and pituitary gland. This part controls the hormones, and also it will combine the signals from our brain and then pass it on. The next one is cerebellum. Scientists didn't separate cerebellum into smaller parts because cerebellum share their job evenly itself. It controls the things about our balance and motor coordination. The last part is our cerebrum. If you are wondering why I keep silent for such a long time, did I forget anything? It's great, because it means your cerebrum is still working. There are four lobes in our cerebrum. They are frontal lobe, temporal lobe, parietal lobe, and occipital lobe. They control the different things about our consciousness, but the more detailed information I will tell you the next time. You might feel strange because I still didn't answer my own question. Why should the brain be the brain? I talked about what built our brain, but I didn't talk about what built these parts. So we have to know brain cell before I answer the question. There are white matter and gray matter in our brain. The white matter is inside our brain, and the gray matter is a cover on the surface of our brain. Damn. Sorry. My cerebrum might not be working. Okay. These two cells, the nerve cell and the neuroglial cell, they make the gray matter and the white matter. They look like each other, but they do the very different things. Our neuroglial cell only have the ability to receive the signal, but it can't transfer the signal to others. So our main character today will be the nerve cell. here. The dendrite is used to receive the signal, and the nodes of Ranvier and Schwann's cell, they make the axon. The axon and synapse, they are used to transfer the signal. But how? They transfer the signal with electric current. To produce electric current, we have to produce different voltage. The line that produce big enough different voltage, we call it action potential. The sodium ions and potassium ions inside and outside our cell are the same at first. But when it receives a signal and it's going to transfer it, the sodium-potassium pump on our cell membrane will start to work, and then it will cost 1 ATP to make 2 sodium ions out of our cell and 1 potassium ions inside our cell. I see some of you are confused about what is ATP. ATP is a kind of energy that we use in our body. We only have to know this. When we touch something, we feel something, the signal will be transferred from your hand to your head. And if you want to pick it up, your head will transfer the signal to your hand. And it costs a lot of ATP, which is known as energy. So our red blood cell have to carry a lot of energy to our head. But if we separate our brain into smaller parts and put it in different places, our red blood cell have to bring the energy to many different places. It will cost much more. So it's a way to save energy to put all them together. And also, our head is just like a bunker. It can protect our brain not being damaged. That's all about my part. Thank you.